The 14th annual St. Francis Tulsa Tough Bicycle Race wrapped up last Sunday. It's 3 days of blood, sweat, and beers for the thousands of riders and fans who have built this race into one of the premier cycling events in the United States.
8 minutes into our 40-minute race, and Christopher Morrison, Big C Bicycle World, is $75 richer.
The toughest part of the Tulsa Tough Criterium is a nasty two-tiered 18% graded incline that's been appropriately nicknamed Crybaby Hill.
You call this racing? Come on, eat your Wheaties! Eat your Wheaties!
In terms of intensity and excitement, it's a 10 out of 10. No question about it. It's the most exciting, the most difficult, because you're going straight up a hill. And the crowd, it's like a tunnel of sound, and you can hear it when you're getting close, and then when you come through it, it's so exciting.
Terrence Trauber and his wife drove 22 hours from California to get here, and there are hundreds of elite riders like him making the same pilgrimage in the second week of June every year.
I cannot even believe where we are. Even I didn't know that we would be able to get to this place. We've got people from 11 countries here, like 35 states. I was visiting with some Australians just yesterday, an Australian woman, and she said that in their country, Tulsa is the #1 race that all the aspiring bike racers want to get to. I mean, that blows me away.
Race director Malcolm McCullum teamed up with St. Francis Hospital in 2006 to create a race open to riders of all skill levels, from youngsters struggling to crest Crybaby Hill.
All right!
To elite athletes like Stefan Roth, who grew up in Germany and now lives in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, having spectators, especially on Sunday at Crybaby Hill, having spectators like left and right standing on the course definitely helps you, I would say, kind of numb the pain in your legs to a certain degree, because you have like an added motivation to go faster, harder up the hill.
And in the Pro 1 and 2 events that Roth competes in, that means 25 to 28 trips up Crybaby Hill per race.
You can just get on the roller and get a warm-up in on rock art that way.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Somehow, I think Stefan is making that look a little bit easier than it really is. Roth has competed in all 14 Tulsa Tough competitions and has witnessed firsthand its tremendous growth.
I remember when I first did it in 2006, the race itself, the course, everything was the same. The prize money was the same, the race lengths, but the competition, we had like maybe 50 guys racing in a Pro 1-2 race, and now we have a sold-out field of 150, or like 150, which is pretty huge.
The 3 full days of racing, beginning Friday and ending on Sunday, not only continue to attract new riders, but new fans as well, like the very patriotic Lauren Novak of Galveston, Texas.
It's a big street party. It's a party. Everyone's out here cheering and yelling for all the kids coming through. The adults are going through. It's awesome watching people do something I know I can't do. So that's pretty cool. And they're kids. They're young.
So I lived in Seattle for 14 years. Just moved back a couple years ago. Never had anything like this there. This is definitely a Tulsa thing, and it seems to be growing every year.
And for the most part, everybody behaves. For the most part.
Crazy can it get, or do you want it to get?
So right now it's tolerable today because the rain kind of held people off, but in a couple hours you'll see it'll be madness.
The later it gets, people have time to simmer and the things they've been drinking throughout the day. But I've never had a problem. As far as I know, we've never had to arrest anyone from up here.
Fittingly enough, Crybaby Hill was given its nickname years ago by the owners of Sound Pony, a local watering hole. It stuck and is now the final event of a festival that attracts thousands of riders and fans, many from out of state, who leave behind money spent on food, lodging, and, well, libations.
Bicycling magazine just this last week came out with an article that named the top 3 races in America. And they said, if this is your bucket list, people, these are the ones you need to go to. And Tulsa was one of those top 3. I have been all around the country. Don't listen to me. Listen to what all the other racers coming into Tulsa tell you, and they'll tell you this is it. This is #1.